Yes, sir, ski.
Shout out my label, that's me. I'm in this bitch with TB. I'm in this bitch with 4 tray.
This is a great way to showcase Padel YouTube.
500 racks in my safe. 500 racks to the.
For any of you guys who are interested in the paddle scene here in Canada, I pretty much go to these tournaments pretty often. We have 3 games today. I'll show you guys what the day looks like for me. Sponsor me, Celsius. So let's talk about paddle. What even is paddle? How did I even get into paddle? Pickleball, tennis, squash. Paddle is essentially a combination of all 3 of these. Pickleball used to be the fastest growing sport in North America, but now paddle has taken that over. Paddle is actually the fastest growing sport in the world. Paddle was kind of created or founded in Mexico. A super rich Mexican businessman. He had a backyard and he wanted to put like a tennis court there, but it just wasn't big enough. The space that he had was kind of surrounded by walls. So he just put a net in this flat ground and started utilizing the walls. Essentially, as he started playing, he probably figured out that, hey, yo, as soon as the ball passes me, I still have a chance to hit it back. So why don't I just do that? And then that became the rules. That's how paddle started. Then eventually this businessman has a lot of rich connections, invited people over to play this game. They took it back to their country and it absolutely went crazy in Europe. Spain is like one of the most popular countries. And then that's where your boy comes in. I spent 10 plus years of my life in Spain. Instead of growing up playing tennis, I started playing paddle. Paddle in Canada. This is very new. The community is getting bigger. It's getting more exciting than ever to play paddle. If you're thinking of playing paddle, it is so addicting to play. I recommend everyone to try it at least once. Signing up for a tournament after you play for the first time is actually not that far away of a possibility. Gang. Freshen up. Here we are, Blue Zone Court. So this is the scene right here. We got this first court over here, second court over there, bar section. We're gonna have a bar upstairs as well. Okay, so jumping into the games now, I'm gonna break down everything we need to know about a beginner signing up for a tournament in Canada. So first of all, why even should you play a tournament? Number 1, it's a great learning experience because it puts you in many uncomfortable situations. Number 2, the exposure to a competitive environment. Number 3, it's fun as hell, bro. You get to interact with your local paddle community. And lastly, there are prizes. If you place anywhere on the podium, you either get a free prize or reward money that goes up to $300 to $500. Get that moolah. Okay, so let's talk about how a tournament works. Tournaments are hosted by clubs all over the GTA, so you'll have a tournament every other weekend. The tournament structure is pretty straightforward. It's normally a 2-day event on the weekend, so Saturday, Sunday. Make sure you're available anywhere from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on both days. You're guaranteed to play 2 to 3 games a day depending on how far you advance. And if you don't get through too far, there's normally like a back draw, so you get your money's worth. In terms of the format of the tournament, it's either a versus bracket or a round robin type format. There's normally a males only division, a females only division, and even a mixed division. The divisions range from 1 to 5, 1 being the best and 5 being absolutely not the best. You'll be placed in a division depending on your WPR rating, so the matchmaking is done pretty consistently. The scoring is literally the same system as tennis. You have to win 2 out of 3 sets to win. If it ends up being 1-1, you guys go to a tiebreaker. You have to stick with the same partner the entire tournament, so make sure you choose wisely. Before the game starts, you get about 5 minutes of warm-up and the balls are provided for the games. To determine who serves first, you either coin flip or spin the racket, and the time between your games is normally around 30, and if you're unlucky, like 2 hours-ish. So how do you sign up to one of these tournaments? Depending on the club you want to play at, you download their app, you register for the tournament, and you pay through their app. The payment is normally around 60 to 100 bucks per person, and that's pretty much all you have to know. But stick around because I'm gonna give you tips and tricks I wish I knew as a beginner in the second day. Good job, boys. Good job, boys. All right, gang. I actually don't know if we're getting through to tomorrow, to be honest. This Division 3 tournament was the best tournaments I've seen in terms of level and matchups. Shout out Blue Zone, the team, all those guys. Let's scope the Whoop stats. Little 655 days straight, nothing crazy. I strained myself to the maximum that my body could today. Peak strain, almost 20,000 steps, 4,000 calories, bro. That's the Whoop review. With that being said, your boy is out. Your meals arrived. Shout out Factor. Canadian winter, but it's all good because I got the Snow Joe. Look how fast I do this. Shout out Snow Joe. Your boy made it through to the next round, top 8. Okay, so this is the second day of my tournament, and I'm gonna be fast tracking through some tips and tricks you can use as a beginner. So before you even get to the tournament, number 1 tip, sign up with a partner that you're comfortable playing with. Make sure you guys communicate well together, make sure you like each other, and make sure you have allocated sides, defensive player on the right, aggressive player on the left. If you're having trouble finding a partner, just keep signing up for round robins. That's the best way to meet people and test whether you guys have chemistry or not. Second tip is keep the same racket you're used to playing with in the tournament. Don't switch rackets right before a tournament. You'll most likely have to learn everything from scratch and your partner will drop you like a bar of soap. Always re-grip your racket right before a tournament. It will give you superpowers. Tip number 4, what to bring. Bring water and snacks just in case the club you go to is stingy, and bring some extra socks and an extra shirt just in case you're a sweatbag. Okay, so what's the mindset we want to have going into a tournament? Everybody wants to win really badly, but that's not the type of pressure that you want to add on yourself. I would say more so attach yourself to your efforts more than the results. You can grow a lot more that way. Also, treat every tournament as a learning opportunity. Just because you lose doesn't mean you can learn some really good insights and strategies about your play style and gameplay. Their learning opportunity in tournaments is accelerated and exponential compared to recreational play. Okay, so now you're at the tournament. The number 1 thing I'd say is make sure you warm up, do your stretches. You want to prevent injury as much as possible before every game, but especially the first game. Now you're about to start your game. I would recommend you warm up with your partner, not the opposing team, and practice the essential ball drills like backhands, forehands, lobs, and smashes. If you have a chance to watch your opponents play before the game, I would do that. You can try to figure out their weaknesses or strategize what your game plan will be. At the beginner level, the strategy should more so be about forcing the opponents to make more mistakes rather than you being the one to finish the points. Try to prioritize your guys' consistency over finishing shots. But of course, when you get that beautiful ball, it's all about fun, so try and smash that shit. Now it's after the game. What do you do to kill time? I would go watch all the top players play. Division 1 and 2 normally. It's normally top tier paddle and so entertaining. Sometimes the top players are actually coaches. So if you really like someone and their play style, you can approach them after the game and see if you can schedule a coaching session with them. It'll help a lot. And the last tip of the day here is socialize. Immerse yourself in the community, talk to everyone. Everyone is in love with the same sport, so you can learn a lot and meet so many new connections. If you guys found this helpful, let me know. I can dive into any of those topics deeper in another video. Yes, sir. Game over. That was me.
It's just all I do.
Claimed it.
That's all.
What you know about showing love? What you know about pulling up and building trust?
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was a full Division 3 tournament in Canada. Super vibes, well deserved to all the winners. The matchup, the organization, the level, everything about this tournament was amazing. Apart from winning, the best part of a tournament is having competitive matches. You don't want the games that are like 6-0, 6-1. With that being said, bro, that's been your boy Keith. This has been a weekend paddle tournament in Canada. Your boy is the first to do so. So hit your boy with a subscribe. Hit your boy with a like. Let me know if you want some other fitness, sport type vibes. We can make it happen. This world is full of endless possibilities. So let's go!
They'll wipe you down if I say so. Dracos on Dracos on Dracos on Dracos. Fathers on fathers on fathers. I just bought me some new water. With a nigga Katrina, shout out New Water. I made a promise my niggas gon' ball. Harder in the paint, change my name.